Today I'm going to talk with you about acceptance, and I wanted to show you this video of my cat who I feel is in complete and total acceptance of himself. Hi Sergi, how are you today? Oh, hi loves. Okay, so that is what acceptance looks like. He's half upside down on my Reiki table. But what I wanted to talk with you today is hi, how are you today? Good to see you. I hope you had a great day. I hope you liked my friend Michael Chase's 24 Hours of Kindness video. And I certainly hope it inspired you, as it did me. I still can't watch it without crying. Michael is a dynamic man who's going to change the world. And if you meet him in person, he is just a bright light, a beautiful star. It's like love at first sight. He's just an amazing man. He's a doll-faced dolly, and I'm so glad I got to meet him and see him in action before he begins his major career, which is happening as we speak. But the point of showing you that video is to remember that kindness is so simple, and look what it can do. It can change people's lives. As I wrote in the caption, one act of kindness can change someone's day, but 24 hours of it can change someone's life. And if it inspired you in the way that you act, then it's the domino effect of changing other lives as well. Today I wanted to speak with you a little bit about acceptance, and I think that the main thing is, and I feel one of the most difficult tasks for us here as human beings, is self-acceptance, is accepting who we are, really accepting ourselves. You know, I think that we all struggle with the different areas of this, meaning some people struggle with accepting what they look like. Other people struggle with accepting maybe who they are or where they've come from or different things that they've done in their lives. I think that once you get to a place of really accepting yourself, then you're able to accept other people very easily as well. I know that there have been moments in time in my own life when I've been at a place of self-acceptance, when I've really felt okay with myself. And during those times, everybody else around me was fine too. But the times that I've not been accepting of myself and very hard on myself are the times that I've been the same way with other people. So I want to say that acceptance begins with you. And there's a couple of other areas of acceptance I just want to briefly touch on. Not only is self-acceptance important to us, but it's also important to get to a state of acceptance about your life and your goals or anything that you're trying to create in your life. Let me give you an example. And the reason I use this, I have two examples. One is, I guess I would like to share that I've had probably a 30-year struggle with my weight, up and down, not happy about it, always fighting it, always working out, always doing all these crazy things, and it has always been the forefront of my dislike for myself, or what's bothered me about myself. It's always been that. But as I've worked on it and uncovered so many other things, it's really not just about that. It's about a lot of other issues that my weight was actually covering up. And when I started this, really never had a weight problem to begin with. So uncovering that has and still is a journey for me. But one thing I learned through that is you get so much further with acceptance. Once I was able to accept where I was and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to go on a crazy diet. I'm not going to work out 3 hours a day. I'm not going to do all those crazy things. Once I accepted that, then the resistance, I let go of the resistance, and things started to work and flow much more easily around that whole area of my life. However, before that, when I was in resistance and I was on a diet, I was watching everything I ate, I was exercising like a maniac, nothing was shifting or changing. I was just basically miserable. So I wasn't in a state of acceptance of myself or of any process that I was trying to do. Just like when you are applying for a job that you really, really want, and you know you want this job, and you may have an interview even, you get to the stage of having an interview, and after the interview, you're just holding on tight because you want the job so bad, and it's the right job for you, and you need it to work out. If you accept that things are going to be the way they're supposed to be for everybody, for all parties concerned, the highest and best for everybody, then you can release it and surrender to the outcome of that. And once you do that, things will shift, and they'll shift in a positive way for you, for your best outcome, as well as anybody else involved in that process. So acceptance can be something that we always need to work on. But once we understand it and get it, it's going to do a lot to help us create the lives that we want, to help us live in the flow and not be in resistance. So I really encourage you to accept yourself. You are valuable, you are lovable, and you are worthy and deserving of good in every way, just for being who you are, just for being here. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to be anybody, just exactly as you are. So have a wonderful day, accepting yourself, accepting others around you, and accepting any circumstances that are out of your control. Thank you, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.